And let's find out what blessings do you guys have coming in this month. Blessings for May. Expect to be like linking up with your family. Okay, you could be mending things with the family. This could be a baby mother, baby father even too. This is like a getting your family back, okay? Yeah, or if you like haven't been spending much time with family, expect to be spending time hanging back out with your family. I just feel like this is going to be a month of you being in alignment. So that's the blessing. Like you're aligned this month, meaning like you are aligned with the things that you want, aligned with your purpose. You are, in your purpose. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're on the right path. You could be operating out of your higher self, okay? So you're just going to be in alignment, and that's the blessing. Maybe you're going to be around a lot of aligned people as well. Like you're going to attract more aligned people because you're in alignment, right? Because it always starts with self. That's the blessing. Being able to have people that are aligned on the same wave as you around you. Yeah, like you and somebody could be getting back together, especially if there's been like a separation or divorce, a breakup, okay? You getting back together with somebody. Like I said, this could just be family, okay? You could have not been able to see family for whatever reasons, even if there was like a falling out, but I'm seeing you guys come back together, okay? Like again, this is like mending your family back together, getting back with the person you love, linking back up with a friend, okay? That's the blessing. Expect your love life to be protected, your love connection to be protected, as well as the blessing here in May. So can nobody really try to get in between you and your love, or you and your connection, your divine union, whatever you like to say, your union. But nobody's gonna be able to get in between what y'all got going on. So that lets me know people could have been trying to get in between, or maybe it wasn't successful a little bit. But your love life is like it's protected in the month of May. There's no breaking up. There's no being able to break y'all up, cause chaos or havoc in your relationship, okay? People still gonna try, but maybe it's like it's just not gonna be successful, okay? Because again, it's protected. What blessings can the collective expect? Yeah, I really feel like there's going to be a lot of quality time spent with your lover. You being able to learn one another. Okay, so just spending that quality time to be able to learn one another. This may even spark up like, curiosity. This may even bring back a spark in a connection where y'all, become more curious about one another. Yeah, it's like y'all are going to, maybe there's even better communication within a connection with someone, okay? So being able to have a partner that communicates, a relationship where you both communicate, okay? And also actually spend that quality time, and not just spend quality time like in the bedroom, but actually like getting to know one another, okay? Learning one another, and finding out what interests the other, okay? And that's the blessing. Expect to be stable, okay? Like I just mentioned in my previous video, something about you meeting an emperor, or an emperor is interested in you. You could have an emperor right now like watching you, very much like watching you, wanting to get to know you, and they're gonna like present themselves. So heavy if you're like single as well too, you're gonna meet some emperor, okay? They're gonna be stable, could have their own home, could be head of household. They could be a leader in some type of way, but this person could be stable like in some type of way, mentally, emotionally. So just expect, an emperor is a great guy, great man. That's a good man, Savannah. So you have a good man coming in the month of May. you're meeting a good man, or again, like I said, there's a revive of a connection, and this person is going to be nothing like how they used to be. There's going to be somebody who's more stable this time around, something like that. And that's the blessing, though, having a good guy, good man come into your life. Somebody who could also be able to provide for you, or bring you some type of stability as well. And that's the blessing. You're gonna like your next lover, love interest, whoever you date in May, whoever you are in a relationship with, it's like they're definitely going to be like interested in bringing you some type of stability. Like they're going to make it a priority, or they're going to always, this is somebody who's involved. I'm just getting like they're going to want to help you, bring stability to you. They're going to want to know how you're feeling, if you're good. Do you feel stable? Do you need anything? Like, again, you just got a good man here coming in the month of May, and that is the blessing. Maybe you guys are going to feel very stable. I really feel like you're going to get the communication you're looking for. So whether this is from like people, places, or things you're hearing back from people, or this is like, again, in your connections, your relationships, people are communicating. They have like that emotional intelligence to be able to communicate. Okay, so you're not feeling like unsure, you're not confused, okay? You're not feeling unclear, uncertain about things, because you're going to have that communication, okay, from whatever this could be. And that's going to be the blessing as well. Maybe you guys are going to have more energy as well. I'm getting with the Page of Swords in May. Okay, so you have been lacking energy, haven't been able to, you've been feeling like groggy and tired and exhausted. Expect to get your energy back. And some of y'all, you could think a lot, right? You could overthink, like always be in your head. And that's also what I'm getting. You're going to have like some type of mental stability. Okay, so that's always great. You're going to have some emotional and mental stability where you're not going to always overthink or be in your head. And I was trying to correlate the two, because sometimes you don't realize, but you're wearing yourself out because of what's on your mind and all the things you sit there and think about all day long, things that don't even belong in your mind, to be holding up space. And you constantly doing that, though, it causes you actual physical exhaustion. Okay, so I'm just trying to get it, like having your head, your mind running all day like that, it causes actual physical exhaustion. So I'm just getting like, whether you were like exhausted from actual physical activities or from always being in your head, expect to have that stability, though, mentally, emotionally, or expect to just get your energy back, okay, to where you're not like overly in your head, and expect to have that your energy back. Okay, maybe you guys have been looking for homes and you will find one in the month of May, so that's also a blessing here. Maybe you actually end up moving to, but it looks like you're more so looking and you find something. But I wouldn't be surprised if you actually moved in May because you found something, okay, something like that. But that is also the blessing here in the month of May. So congrats if you do find you a home and you move, okay. You could be an Aries, Gemini, or Pisces. I'm also getting Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, or Libra, okay. You could have that in your big three, or someone involved in your May or involved in your blessings. They could be born on those days, okay. Heavy Aries. Heavy Aries. What else? Blessings for the month of May for the collective. Some of y'all, your dreams is coming alive, okay. Your dreams is manifesting, coming into reality. A lot of us, we all have many dreams, right? But I am getting like at least one of your dreams may end up coming into your reality in the month of May, right? I'm getting that with the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. It's like, because you're becoming aligned, you're getting in alignment, it's like everything else is aligning around you. Like I said, you're going to be in your purpose or something, and it's like things are just going to like follow behind. So it's like, because you're in alignment, You're going to be able to work towards your dreams and work around and manifest it in the month of May. And that's going to be the blessing, because you're so in a line. It's like now you're aligned with your purpose, and or you're aligned with your dreams, and you're able to work towards it. Okay, bring them about in some type of way. I'm just getting, because you're so aligned, okay, it's going to allow you to align with the things that you want, which is, you know, whatever dreams, goals you want to accomplish. And it's like you will be able to actually make that come about, or you will have some type of understanding and knowing of how to bring these manifestations about. And that's what's going to be the blessing. It's even giving like people who are trying to meddle. Yeah, I said this heavy on this, like people who are trying to meddle in your love life or your connections, trying to cause, you know, separations, or to get you to leave someone, or to get you to not have a good connection with someone. Doesn't even have to be your lover. It could be your kids, your family, your parents, a friend. But like whoever was trying to meddle in your relationships or your love life, your friendships, that shit is not gonna work. It's actually gonna backfire and bring you and somebody closer, and that's the blessing, okay? And they're gonna have a breakup within their connections and friendships. Just knowing, again, like I said, heavy on just knowing like you have that protection, okay? You're protected, and something has been returned to sender and even backfired, okay? That's the blessing. That more so these people are not getting what they want, okay? Yeah, you guys are going to have some type of rebirth, okay, where you've been through one. And it's like in the month of May, you are finally this new version of yourself, or you're going to be shedding into becoming this new version. So you're doing this shedding, or you're already going to become this new version. And that's going to be the blessing. Like you're going to be a new you. Like I said, you're going to be aligned, okay? So you're coming out of this era where you weren't as aligned, okay? You're going to be more in alignment. Again, like I said, heavy confirming about rebirth and connections. Like I said, there's like a coming back together with you and someone. Yeah, with emotional coming out, expect like to get out of your head and not be so emotional, or not to be moving off your emotions, instead of like being realistic and logical. You're gonna get out of your emotions and get in your bag. Even it's like you're done being emotional, done playing the victim, done crying, done being upset, okay, done over analyzing situations. Is just what I got to. Like you're just becoming more logical, or just not letting your emotions overpower you. Didn't I say something like that? Yes, it's something about emotional and mental stability. You can't make it up. So yeah, you have some type of stability coming in those terms. One more. What's the blessings for the collective in May? You're really going to be shedding some old version of you, and you're going to be this whole new version of yourself. So that's the blessing. Didn't I say this is sitting up on the deck? Because I was about to go grab the other one. It says dreams coming true. I cannot make it up. That's the energy I was getting off these first two cards, baby. You are about to like bring something into your reality. So there's like a dream of yours manifesting in the month of May. So I want to say, y'all, that's going to be like your biggest blessing here. A dream of yours is coming true, or you're going to be working towards this dream, and then it's going, you know, you're going to figure out how you can work towards this dream or something, and then it will manifest. But some of y'all, it's literally manifesting in May. You've already figured something out here. You've already done like your research. You've already been studying. Yeah, you could have went to school, so it's like you're about to be graduating, or you're about to be finishing something, getting a certificate, you know, you're graduating. Just think you're graduating, you have finished something, you reached some type of milestone. Yeah, and this could be a dream of yours for some others of you guys. Again, it's like educational things, like you have went to school, or you studied, and it's like you've passed something, and now you can bring something about. That's the blessing. But yeah, heavy on that. You've already done some type of studying or something, and now you get to be the master. You've mastered something. You get to reap the rewards, gain a certificate, or if you've been working to your dream, like I said, the dream is manifesting. Yeah, you're no longer going to be confused, you guys. And because there's something about your mental energy here, you could have really been confused. You could have been feeling clouded. Your judgment could have been clouded. You could have really been off mentally in some type of way, mentally and emotionally, whatever affects, the mind, the mental. And you're getting out of this. That's why I say stability is here in the month of May. And stability, again, is always in terms of like mental, physical, and heavy on it being your mind, your mental, your emotions. You're not going to be confused, or you're not going to be in your emotions to the point where you're confused and you can't make decisions and be stable. You're coming out of this in the month of May. That's the blessing. You're no longer going to be too much in your emotions to where it clouds your judgment, or you're no longer going to be confused, not having clarity about someone, a situation. Okay? You're coming out of being confused or puzzled or, not having clarity. Okay? And puzzles always give like wise wisdom to me. You gotta be very smart. Not even like smart, but you definitely have some type of like, your knowledge is definitely up there in some type of way when you can finish like a puzzle, especially like these small ones. So I'm just getting like you're gonna be very wise this month. Okay, like I said, something about you've been studying, doing your homework in regards to whatever, you guys. You will only know, so take out a resume, but you have like leveled up in terms of like your wisdom, even like gaining more knowledge. So that's another reason. Like, it's like you can't be unsure if you wanted to, because you're gonna know it. You're gonna have the knowledge to, or you know so much now. Like, it's no reason for you to not know something or not be sure. So I'm just getting at, like, you're gonna have a lot of wise and wisdom on you, and that's the blessing. It's more so like you're gonna know where to go, what to do. You're gonna have direction. You're gonna like be able to make decisions and not be in your head about things. And it's like just what you have been doing your homework on, it makes it easier for you to get answers, make things happen, make things easier for you to move forward. So something about that is the blessing, you guys, okay? And then last card we got is foodie. So maybe you're going to be trying different restaurants or trying different foods, okay? Or you're going to be in your home, cooking up different foods, different recipes, okay? And that's going to be a blessing. Maybe it's more so you opening up your horizons, okay? Just maybe not doing something that you usually do. So in this terms, you're not like eating the same type of foods. You're expanding your food horizons, okay? Yeah, so with emotional and foodie here, you're going to stop binge eating in the month of May, okay? You're going to stop eating just because your emotions are all over the place, or because a connection didn't work out, or because, you and someone aren't talking, aren't on good terms, or because you don't feel stable, okay? I'm just pointing out, like, this could be like the past energy. It's like in the month of May, the blessing is like you not being impulsive and going straight into like binge eating or emotional eating because you feel some type of way. A lot of people do, and they don't even realize. You be sitting there, you go to your kitchen, and you just fucking eating on shit all day, like, and then you wonder why there don't be no food in the house. But it's like you sitting there just walking back and forth to the kitchen though. And that's how you would know, like, you'll find yourself usually just walking back and forth to the kitchen and you're eating stuff, or you're eating heavy meals after heavy meals, okay? And then, like, you don't even feel satisfied either after. I notice sometimes that's like a symptom too. But regardless, however it is, when you should know at your big grown age. If you don't know, go do your research, go do your homework. But a lot of times you are eating because you're upset or you're hurt or you feel like something isn't working out, and not necessarily that you're hungry, is just what I'm getting at. It's all about your emotional factor. So I just feel like somebody here, when your emotions are all over the place and things aren't working out, or you don't feel like you have any clarity, you resort to like eating to feel better, okay? And that is just a no-no, okay? Because obviously that's not good for your health either. So, and that's what we said, something about you being in alignment. You're not going to be doing this. When you're more of aligned, you find another way to you literally find another way to please yourself or to feel better about a situation, okay, or to satisfy a need. Now I even want to say whatever you did, yeah, because this always gives me like smoking. So now I want to say like whatever you do in general to like numb your pain or whatever you're going through emotional wise, whether that's eating, resulting to substance use, drinking, it's like you are like over that, okay? You have grown up. You have, again, even maybe done your research. You have figured out how to make yourself happy, how to please yourself in such situations, but you are no longer going to just be out here eating because you don't feel good about yourself, or you feel like you're in lack, or you're even bored. People do it out of boredom. You're just bored, so you just go fucking eat, okay? You're cutting that out in the month of May, okay? And that is going to be the blessing, because again, some of y'all, it could have really been affecting your health, literally, okay? Of course, you could have been unhealthy internally. You could have been gaining weight because of it, okay? And it's just not good for the body, right? It's unhealthy. So you're either going to find a more healthier way to like regulate how you feel and the things you're going through, or you're just totally like and some of you just going to totally find that fulfillment, have that fulfillment within. Some of y'all have found that fulfillment, or you're going to find that fulfillment within, to where again you now know what to do when you feel like you want to go binge eating or start emotional eating. You're going to transmute that energy into that's what I'm saying. Y'all gonna have a lot of wives on you in the month of May, okay? And that's just the blessing, because it's more like you're growing from your past experiences and your lessons as you're supposed to, and it's like you're applying them in May, okay? As to really what I'm trying to get at about you having that wise, okay? Because some of y'all are already wise people here, okay? So yes, and if things been slow, just expect things to pick up for you in May. Like regardless, your life all around, expect things to pick up. If things been moving slow, a relationship, a job offer, a job opportunity, your money been slow, whatever, expect things to pick up. And that is the blessing for you guys in the month of May, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the next one.